Greg Ember from Odd Chopper here to bring you the best MLB bets from the Monday slate. So do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also, as per usual, leave a comment below. Let me know what it is that you guys are betting on for today. I've also got a football video that's up on the channel right now, so trying to cover multiple sports right now. We got a lot going on, and I do understand football, probably a little bit more of a focus for a lot of you guys than baseball is at the moment, but we're doing good. Football props, we crushed this weekend. Baseball props, so I did a video on Saturday. It was my first one in a while because I had to take about a week off due to a family issue, but we came back hot. We went 3 for 3 with our bets on Saturday, swept the card. Adrian Martinez under 4.5 strikeouts. He sucked the under hit. Madison Bumgarner under 4.5 strikeouts. He actually pitched serviceably, but he was at Coors Field, didn't hit 4.5 strikeouts, so the under won there. And then we had Matt Manning over 3.5 strikeouts. He had a good game in the Tigers win on Saturday, ended up finishing with 4 strikeouts, and that was a plus money bet on the over. So 3 for 3 and hit one good one at plus money. So hoping to keep that going and some of the football momentum going into this week as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the start of football season. Hope you guys are still hanging on to baseball as well, but anything you're betting on below, it doesn't just have to be baseball. You can let me know any football bets you have or anything that stood out to you about the football weekend in general. Any teams you're high on that you got futures on, anything like that. Also, if you guys want additional bets, we've also got our premium betting Discord channel. Now, if you guys want to sign up and get a free week and get no risk at all, so you just sign up, you get it for free. There's going to be a link below you could click on. You could also sign up using the promo code GE Insider. My initials GE and then just the word Insider. That'll get you a week free to our premium betting Discord. And if you like it, you stick around. And it's also really cheap. So we're hoping it'll bring you guys some value and it'll be enough reason to just stick around for $10 a week. So without further ado, let's talk about some of the baseball bets for Monday. To start off the week, we are picking on our old friend Glen Otto taking on the Miami Marlins. And for whatever reason, books keep handing these 4.5 strikeout props up on Glen Otto, and he's just sucked this year. We've been pounding him, been winning more off than not. Otto this year, 4.80 ERA, 5.04 expected ERA, strikeout rate, a career low 18.3%. He's never been a high strikeout guy, and then even less so this year. I know he's a great strikeout matchup against the Miami Marlins, but more often than not, Otto's strikeout numbers have just not been there. We saw starts recently against the Oakland A's, for instance, and the Detroit Tigers. If you guys remember those outings, Glen Otto had strikeout props of 5.5 against the A's and the Tigers in those starts against the A's. He pitched 6 innings. He had 1 strikeout and 6 walks against the Tigers. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, only had 3 strikeouts, and those were games with really lofty strikeout props. So the 4.5 mark, obviously it's not some crazy high number, but Otto's just not been a very good strikeout pitcher for the season. He only has 6 or 7 starts, it is, the entire year. Out of 22, it's 7. So 15 out of 22 starts, he's hit the under on this mark. And it's just a guy who, even in a good matchup against the Miami Marlins, it's hard to reasonably think he's going to find success. And, you know, maybe it's a little bit higher than some other strikeout props have been earlier in the year just because he's had a couple of serviceable starts in back-to-back outings against the Astros and the Red Sox. But something else that stands out to me about some of these recent outings about Glen Otto, he's not going very deep into games. And when you get a pitcher who already for the season is not generating a lot of strikeouts, and now his last 3 starts has gone 5 innings, and 4 innings, it's just hard to reliably think that this is a guy who's going to be striking out a lot of hitters. So Glen Otto, we have him projected for 4.2 strikeouts today, so a little bit under that 4.5 mark. So that's going to be the first bet of the day. Glen Otto under 4.5 strikeouts against the Miami Marlins. Today's show is sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook, and we have a special offer for you watching the video right now, because if you sign up clicking on the link below in the description box or in the comment section and place any $5 bet when you sign up at FanDuel for the first time, they're going to give you $150 for free. That is it. That's all there is to it. So if you've not signed up at FanDuel yet, take advantage of this offer because it's about to go away and it's free money. You want this $150 because you don't have it now. You might as well take the $150 for free. So sign up, click on the link below, get your $150 for free. Use it to bet on some more football games, baseball games, whatever it is that you like betting on in the sports world. Next bet I'm looking at, it's under 5.5 strikeouts from Mike Minor tonight. And this is a really weird matchup, especially if you guys play DFS, because Mike Minor is one of the most popular pitchers on tonight's DFS slate. On the other side, the Pirates are one of the most popular stacks. So something's got to give, and both sides kind of suck, to be honest. Mike Minor's been pretty miserable this year. He is a 5.7 ERA and a 5.75 FIP The Pirates, on the other side, they have a lot of youth and high upside prospects on their team, but to this point, they're raw. They haven't panned out quite yet. So outside of Brian Reynolds, nobody I'd really consider a well above average MLB hitter. So it's a good matchup for Mike Minor, but it's hard for me to think he's going to reliably have 6 or more strikeouts when you consider, number one, like I just said, he's getting hit really hard this year. And then point two, he only has a 17.1% K rate, which is not only the worst of his career, but it's well below what he's done in recent seasons. So the last few years for Mike Minor, 2021, 22.3% K rate, 2020, 25.9, 2019, 23.2. This year all the way down to 17.1. So let's look through his game log also and see how many big strikeout games are there for Mike Minor. And it's not many. He's won 7 strikeout game against the Nationals, but his other recent games, 3 against the Cubs, 1 against the Cardinals, 1 against the Pirates, which is key because same matchup against the Pirates here. He faced them a couple weeks ago, had just 1 strikeout in 5 2/3 innings and needs 6 or more today. 4 strikeouts against the Phillies, 3 against the Mets. So over the course of the last month, 1 start where he's had more than 4 strikeouts, and he needs to get to 6 today. So overall for the season, out of 17 starts from Mike Minor, he's had under 6 in 13 of those 17 starts. So this line looks egregiously high to me. If we look at Mike Minor's projection right now over on OddsShopper, we have him projected for 4.6 strikeouts, the under winning 68% of the time. So that's going to be the next bet that I'm eyeing here. Under 5.5 strikeouts from Mike Minor. For the final bet of the day, I'm looking at the Dodgers over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings against the Arizona Diamondbacks and Ryan Nelson on the mound for them. Now, a couple of things to point out here. First of all, the Dodgers total for the game is over under 5.5. So 5.5, but only 2.5 runs is the over-under for the first 5 innings. That's always something that I like to look at when there's a big split like that, and kind of indicates to me like there could be some value because 5 innings, it's more than half of 9 innings. 5.5 for the game, but only 2.5 for the first 5 innings. And then the matchup for the Dodgers, I think it's a pretty positive one. So some people might get fooled by Ryan Nelson and say like, okay, he made his major league debut last week. He pitched 7 shutout innings with 7 strikeouts. It was a really good start, no doubt about that. But look at his minor league numbers this year. This is what really stands out to me about Nelson. AAA, 26 starts with a 5.43 ERA and a 5.52 FIP. So he's not finding that much success in the minor leagues, and he's not striking out a whole lot of hitters either in AAA, which is always a red flag to me because at least in the minor leagues, if somebody's really talented, sometimes they might give up runs if they're pitching in hitter-friendly parks, but the strikeout should be there if they're going to have some success in the major leagues. And he only has a 21.6% K rate in AAA this year. So then looking at some of the Zips and Steamer projections for Nelson, those aren't great either. 4.7 expected ERA this season for the rest of the year from Zips. 4.52 from Steamer. It's going up against the Dodgers. This is one of the best offenses in all of baseball, so wouldn't really expect Nelson to find success here. And then also, if you look at his acumen as a pitching prospect, it's non-existent. He's not ranked. So this is a pitcher who doesn't project well, wasn't expected to be good coming into the season, didn't have success in the minor leagues, and now we have the Dodgers with an over-under of just 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings against him. So I'm taking the over here, over that 2.5 run mark in the first 5 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. So to recap the 3 props that I have for tonight's baseball slate, it's Glen Otto under 4.5 strikeouts, Mike Minor under 5.5 strikeouts, and then the Dodgers over 2.5 runs in the first 5 innings. Don't forget that I've also got a football video that's up on the YouTube channel, and we have our premium betting Discord. If you guys want to sign up for free, just click on the link below, sign up using the promo code GEInsider, and you're going to get access for free for a week. So no risk to you if you guys are interested in checking out our Discord and, chopping up with me a little bit, asking questions. We can make fun of each other, hang out, whatever. It's a good time. So other than that, guys, if you haven't done yet, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and good luck tonight.